Boo! Good morning, good morning! I've got a clean bare face. I need to put on my sunscreen. I'm coming in with the Skin Aqua Super Moisture Barrier UV Gel this morning. But I reviewed this for you guys a couple of weeks ago in my Japanese sunscreen video. It's wild to me though that I can buy these now, these Japanese sunscreens here in Houston. That Abisu store in the mall, in the Galleria Mall. But later today, I'm gonna go back to that August Antique shop because I need to find a little knob. This one has a little chip in it and it fell off. So I'm gonna look for those. So I'm gonna go there and look for that. See, it has a really nice finish to it. It's a little shiny for some, but honestly, that's sunscreen for you. It almost always has some degree of shininess. I'm just using natural light. I don't have any artificial light. Sometimes when I have a light on the camera, my face will look really shiny because it's like reflecting off of the sunscreen, but in natural lighting, it's not as shiny. So I wanted to go to the library, but they're closed. And I decided instead to come over to this used bookstore I've been dying to come to. It's called Quarter Price Books. And I have to say, it's very cozy in here, very zen. Nice handwriting. I admire a good penmanship. Home decorating. It's kind of what I wanted to look at. $4.98 each if you buy 2 or more, or $5.98 for 1. No limit. These would be good to put out for Halloween. Science fiction. This was good. I can't remember if I saw that movie or not, but I haven't read the book. Let me know if it's any good. I have some kind of weird thing where I don't like to watch a movie if I know a book exists of it. I feel like I need to read the book first. I will seriously delay watching movies for years and years and years. But sometimes I feel cheated if I didn't know a book of a movie existed, and then I find out and it's like, oh, I already saw the movie. Now I'm gonna have to backtrack and read the book. So Let me know if you're like that. It's the Country Craft Compendium. 20 special projects. That's cool. Into wooden figure. This is new. Wasn't here the last time we came. It's like an old camera. I like this barware thing. This lamp is neat. An old-fashioned radio. Check out this egg. Got a little scene inside. 1930s lamp. Been rewired. Check this out. It's got a thing for you to store flour, and you can sift it into the bowl. You can store your spices there. And there's a sliding door. You can roll out your pie crust here. I like this little bench. I did indeed find some of these ceramic knobs, which is exactly what I was looking for. I absolutely love that antique shop, August Antiques. They have the neatest finds in there. They had a bunch of like antique or retro, vintage, whatever, skincare, beauty products and hair care. They had mineral oil, and then they had some sort of Vaseline hair tonic. I would love to know what was in the Vaseline hair tonic, if it was mineral oil or petrolatum or what. Maybe it was like a leave-in conditioning product essentially for your strands. Update on this NYX The Brow Glue. So far so good. I purchased this at Kroger, was it last weekend or the weekend before? I can't remember at this point. Prior to this, I was using the Palladio Brow Gel. This one has much better hold, but it doesn't really leave the brows like crunchy or stiff. So those of you who have been following me for a while, you know I've always had those little handheld free weights that I do little workout videos with all the time. Well, first of all, how does one pack little handheld free weights? Like, if you have cardboard boxes for packing and you put a 5-8 pound weight in the box, it's eventually gonna get kind of heavy very quickly. So what I ended up doing is putting these little free weights. I had like a 5, an 8, and I think a 10. I put them all in this bag that I got from FabFitFun. It was some sort of yoga backpack, some kind of backpack for yoga where you could put the yoga mats in. It was made out of a really thick material. So I put the weights in that bag, tied it up, and when the movers came, I was like, is there any way you can take this bag, which for me was heavy, but this guy was like, oh yeah, no problem. We'll put it on the truck. Well, I don't know if it's hiding somewhere here or what, but I cannot find them anywhere. Yeah, I ended up with this little set, which I actually prefer because it came with this little rack. The other set I had, it wasn't even a full set, it was just kind of mismatched. I didn't have like a good way to keep them all organized and together without like rolling around. I also have this though. This is what I put yoga mats in, and this yoga block thing I got from a FabFitFun box, and then these exercise bands. I need to put this together because it has wheels on it, and then it has these hooks where you can hang the resistance bands. But in my apartment, I had this set up and I had the weights on these little shelves down here, and that was working out fine, but the weights have gone MIA. Now I have these new weights that have their own little rack there. Skeeter frying time. Woo! Telling you, this little gadget, it's basically a Houston must-have. It's like 4th of July. Fortunately, the mosquitoes have died down quite a bit. I'm telling you, it was about a week after Hurricane Beryl, I don't even want to say its name because we might summon another one out of the depths of Hades. About a week after that, it was insane. The mosquitoes, you could not open a door without being like attacked by them. Still making my way through these Arizona tea inspired SPF lip balms, and I've got to say, they have really grown on me. I find myself reaching for them often, probably because of the flavorant, even though that's the thing I always point out as being a common irritant. These are SPF 30. They're really moisturizing. They're chemical sunscreen, so there's no white cast with them. I don't know if you guys can see that. They come in a 3-pack. I know I love shampoos that smell good, and I wanted to update you guys. Do you guys use business cards? I do not, because I don't know, I'm not one to carry stuff like that around with me, but I have had various encounters where people have given me their business cards, so I had to get this little card organizer thing. I won't show you random people's contact information that I have in the front there in the card slots, but yeah, this has been keeping them all organized. And of course it's pink to match the rest of my desk set. I've had this keyboard for a long time, really love it. My mouse, and then my laptop elevator. I swear by these things because it keeps you from having to strain your neck looking down. You can put it at eye level. It really makes a difference. I am still making my way, of course, through this Pantene Essential Botanicals Moisturizing Shampoo, Strawberry and Coconut Milk, and the matching conditioner. I got this at Costco. I have been loving this. Like, all of the Pantene slander you hear about is just urban legend. I think they have great shampoos. Yeah, this was a great find. I've pretty much been using that every night, except 1 or 2 nights a week I use the L'Oreal Everpure clarifying shampoo and follow with the conditioner. The conditioner with this is just to match the scent profile. There's nothing per se clarifying about the conditioner. They're both great. I like to use clarifying shampoos because of the hard water, but honestly, I don't know if it's all in my head, but I feel like the water quality here is better. I noticed like my clothing feels different out of the washing machine, like not as stiff. So I think the water quality here, I think the water quality at my other apartment was bad. Maybe it has something to do with the pipes here versus the pipes in the apartment complex. That could be it, you know? Who knows? But hard water definitely can take a toll on your hair, your scalp, and your skin barrier, and be a contributing factor for eczema flares. But you know, they sell all these fancy shower head filter things, but the thing about those is they don't actually soften the water. They just remove stuff, which whether or not what they remove is meaningful to your skin and, you know, is going to lead to improvement, that is unclear. Anyways, guys, I'm going to wrap this vlog up here. I hope you are having a great weekend. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!